ringside, Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Metro Manila Arena here in the Philippines for tonight's main event. 12 rounds among heavyweights between these two great warriors.
All right, remember one thing. Obey my commands at all times.
Just the opening round of 12 scheduled for tonight's bout. Teddy, obviously we have a matchup that the fans love, power puncher versus power puncher. But if you're one of the two trainers, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking about defense. If I can be a little bit better on defense, my power's not going away. I'm still going to be okay in that area.
Blocked there by bad intentions. And a well-placed counter by bad intentions. To go here in this round. It's been a recent trend, Teddy, where we've seen in the heavyweight division a lot of Eastern Europeans dominating. Why do you think that is?
Same thing in basketball. I don't think they're the better athletes, but you know what? There's an urgency. There's a real hunger. This is their opportunity. The fighters over here and the basketball players, for that part, they have too many options here. Over there, they make the most of it, and fundamentally, they're very sound.
Well-placed counter punch by bad intentions. Good block by bad intentions. Targeted counter punch by bad intentions. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action, the kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. That's a tried and true method that works out very well, the counter punch landing by bad intentions. Well-placed counter punch by bad intentions. Good exchange. He fires back. Good defense, just covering up down low. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Super two-punch combo by Bad Intentions. Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Fine work right there by Bad Intentions. He fires off the combination there and it lands. Blocks that belt line well. Well-targeted double jab by Bad Intentions. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Bad Intentions has got to deal with the swelling now. We'll see how he reacts.
Relax. You're doing great.
And round number 3 is underway. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Bad Intentions.
Come on. Back to the body.
Blocks the headshot. Nice block by Bad Intentions. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Very clever move there. Little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Bad Intentions. How is he taking these kind of shots and just dismissing them? What a chin on this guy.
Yeah, well, what a...
Oh, and there you go. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Oh, that was a smart move right there. He was hurt, but then he held on.
Punch it out.
Absolutely so, but a stupid move, a bad move by the fighter who was having him hurt. He should have taken a little step back and not allowed him to grab.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head.
Relax. You're doing great. And keep the pressure on.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. He took a shot, but he gets one of his own. A left hand scores. Well, he's got the attitude, something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. And a smart counterpunch by Bad Intentions. Fires right back at him. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Well-placed counterpunch by Bad Intentions. What an excellent two-punch combo by Bad Intentions. Parries that punch away. A huge uppercut by Bad Intentions. Last 10 seconds. Very well done by both men to fire off those right hands. End of the round is upon us, and if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
Able to cover up that gut. Very clean offense from defense by Bad Intentions. Boy, you gotta love being his opponent, right? You come into a fight like this tonight, you're so worried about getting off your punches, landing accurate punches. Well, here it is. Not gonna move the head at all. Come and get it.
No, you just have to worry about you don't hurt your hands. You better hope that you wrap them real good, because you're banging that nugget all night long.
Doing well on the outside. Nice block by Bad Intentions. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Nice job to land that counterpunch and getting away from one of his own by Bad Intentions. Well, if ever you wanted to explain to somebody the benefits of distance while fighting, this is a perfect example by what we're seeing out of him on the outside.
Well, you know, so many times I see tall guys, and what the heck's the sense of being tall if you don't know how to fight tall? He knows how.
Well-placed counterpunch by Bad Intentions. What guts it takes, what commitment it takes to keep up with this kind of a pace. The action's been nonstop.
Now, the one thing I can tell you is this is where you don't worry about pace. You don't think about pace. Otherwise, you could not be doing what these guys are doing. They're just going round to round.
Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what will come back at him.
Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds.
You're looking good. Keep it up. Keep those hands moving.
They are back to action here, but that action has only favored one man. Completely one-sided. Hard to see the scorecards coming into play here with how dominating he's been. Nice block by Bad Intentions. Devastating blow by Bad Intentions. Able to cover up that gut. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Halfway through this round here. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
He's doing a really nice job here on the outside. He's staying safe. He is away from his opponent's danger zone, but yet he's able to accomplish things offensively.
Yeah, he's getting full extension on his punches is what you're basically saying, Joe. He's doing a good job of that. If he threw his punches from a little too close, he would get time. So he's making sure he's at the right place when he first gets those punches moving.
3 punches land in succession by Bad Intentions. Accurate counter punch by Bad Intentions. And clicks of the talk. Solid counter punch by Bad Intentions. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
able to dismiss that body shot. Targeted counter punch by Bad Intentions. How about that exchange? There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counter punching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Bad Intentions. Combo lands to the head. He returns the favor with an uppercut. Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. Blocks away that headshot.
Off the rope, Trevor. Keep your hands up. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Blocks it away. Just off the mark with that punch. Very nice defensive guard there. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
Good block by Bad Intentions. Good defense, just covering up down low. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. He's showing very good footwork. He's showing fine defensive movement here. But as for the opponent, how do you solve that?
Well, you got to make believe you're a football player. You got to make believe you're a linebacker in football. You go down the line with that running back. You don't go following him around the place. You make sure you move laterally. That's exactly what he's got to do. He's got to cut that ring down, take space away.
That's a good block by Bad Intentions. Well-placed counter by Bad Intentions. The halfway point of round number 8. Excellent counter punch by Bad Intentions.
Relax. Come on, side to side.
Slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Very accurate work. 3 punch combination serves him well. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Nice block by Bad Intentions. Good job staying away from the danger there. Carries that punch intended for the head. Good block there by Bad Intentions. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Halfway through the 9th round. Good block by Bad Intentions. And what a clever combination by Bad Intentions. 1 minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh boy, what a round.
In and out, in and out, in and out.
Good block. And a smart counter punch by Bad Intentions. Good counter punch. Final 10 seconds.
You're taking too many punches. Hands up. Keep moving. Keep moving.
We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
Nice block by Bad Intentions.
Keep it going. Side, side.
Blocks it away. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
I think it has come to that point. He's behind on the cards. He's just got to be. Going to take a knockout to win this?
Yeah, I think so, and it's going to take a certain kind of attitude or strategy, a change in strategy. You go into the fights, you don't look for a knockout. You're looking to use your jab, you're looking to set up punches, you're looking to go rounds. Right now, he's got to find a way to get a knockout. Look for one punch. One big punch right now.
Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good block there by Bad Intentions. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Gets rid of that body shot. And a smart counter punch by Bad Intentions. Able to counter that attack. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Accurate counter punch by Bad Intentions. Good block. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Bad Intentions. Good block by Bad Intentions. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Good return fire that time. 1 minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Good defensive skill with the block by Bad Intentions.
Keep it going.
Nice block by Bad Intentions. Good work with the combination, putting his punches together, and it's paying off.
Yeah, it is paying off. You know, the first couple didn't get there, but he caught him on the back end.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Good block there by Bad Intentions. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. A good block. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. To the sweet science, you see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
I'm wondering what the opposing corner is going to do here. They got to their man earlier. They were able to rock him, and really nothing's changed. He's showing them the same exact look, the same exact style that he came here with.
Well, first of all, the opponent should keep doing what he's doing. You know, you're landing, you found something that's working, stay with it until he changes.
All the rounds in the books for the official decision. Let's send it up to the ring. Bad Intentions is your winner by unanimous decision, Teddy.
Well, the question from the beginning was, could he get inside and make